What's up everyone, welcome or welcome back again to another video tutorial, another exciting video tutorial here from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is Apex Elenio, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor. Now in this video tutorial we're going to be looking at a 8-ball rack analysis. Of course it's not one of those 8-ball racks where the rack was laid out nicely, and I'm here to tell you that hey, this is how the rack is supposed to be run. Pinpoint precision. It had a lot of work that needed to be done in the rack. Of course I'm playing with an amateur level player. That was a part of one of my practice demo sessions, and I thought that this rack had something special in it that maybe you guys would enjoy watching. So let's jump right into the video here. Of course, if this is the first time here on the channel, do not forget to smash the subscribe button below, leave some positive questions and comments, and of course if the video is of any value to you, go ahead and smash that like button and help us to grow. So let's start off with the break. Now I'll start off with a very subtle break here, kind of soft break a little bit, leaving a lot of clusters in the rack here. It wasn't laid out nicely. Of course, when you look at this rack, there's no possible way that you could think that you could actually run this rack, and I've done many runouts like this, crazy runouts. My opponent is not the strongest. Of course, he's not going to be thinking the way how you would probably think. He would probably go for shots that you wouldn't probably go for. But the idea and the aim of this video is not necessarily to highlight his incompetence or his inability to do what is required, but it's just how I went about attacking this rack. Obviously, he played an uncharacteristic shot there, missing, but he left me really nasty here on the table. Nothing really nice. I have the 6-ball, the 7-ball, the 3-ball. There's no open, easy, makeable shot here. And obviously I think the right thing would do here would have to play some sort of safety, you know, get into a little bit of battle with my opponent. But obviously you'll see here that I'm actually going for the run, and it's really crazy. It's a really crazy attempt to go for this run. There's a lot of shots that needs to be developed. There's a lot of clusters. Obviously I don't have an opening shot on the stripes, and I'm actually going for a really difficult back cut here on this too. So here we go, really nicely cut there, went into the far left hand side of the pocket there. I was very fortunate on a tighter pocket table that probably would not have been deposited, but nevertheless here it was a really ambitious and adventurous opening shot there to go for the solids. Now I don't have a plan in my mind. I have a lot of work to be done here. The 6 and the 7 is not laying nicely at all. The 4-ball is tied up. The 1-ball is down to the table there. The 8-ball is clustered up with the 15. I don't see myself running this rack, but as I am about looking at this rack here, it's all about taking on ambitious shots, going for ambitious runouts. Is it advisable to do things like these? Obviously not. I would never advise you to actually practice to do crazy runouts like these, but sometimes food can be very fun and very creative. Like for example that particular shot there, as you're seeing here on the replay, that was a nice little MASSÉ there on that 3-ball to deposit it into the pocket. Really great shot there by myself there. All right, now I have a pot onto the 6, but I have to get ideal position. As you would have seen, I went around here to have a look at where I would love to be to get even some sort of shot here on the 6, and that's where I needed to be here. So let's have a look. I have a pot here on the 1, long pot, not very difficult at all, but let's see the position that I'm going for here. All right, nice clean stroke, and putting that 1-ball, coming over and going 2 rails onto that 6. That was a crazy shot, crazy positional play. I have to say that I did not, well, I wasn't sure that I was actually going to get onto the pot, right? But I knew that I needed to be somewhere into that zone there, and I fortuitously landed here on the 6. I have a clean pot here on the 6, and you'll see here that the natural angle after the roll is pushing the 10 ball towards that 4 that actually needs development. This is a long pot, long tough pot, jacked up into the corner pocket here. I just need to stay steady onto the stroke, be very smooth with my delivery, and try not to apply any unwanted side spin here. So nice stroke there, really nice. And that was again another fortunate bump. Everything seems to be just working out in my favor in this rack. I mean, at the beginning of the rack, would you have ever thought of me actually running out this rack? Would you have ever thought of me even thinking about going after this run? It's a crazy attempt at the run out, but now you'll see that I'm in prime position here. That nice little nudge there onto that 10 ball there landed me almost like a ball in hand position here on this 4. I didn't have a breakout ball for that 4, and now I've landed nicely. Now you will see that as I have solved most of those problems, I'm now walking around and assessing entirely what I need to do here. The 5 and the 3 ball and the 8 ball is ideally in this position as we see it here. It's really tough. I cannot play the shot on the 4 with a normal stroke, so a little help here on the bridge, with the bridge, pardon me. So just cutting this 4 ball in and try to go down somewhere towards the middle of the table here. This was nicely executed here. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it to be, and this is really good. Most of the times when I do runouts like these in front of my friends, in front of my audience, in front of when I'm doing demo sessions or execution sessions, exhibition sessions in front of amateurs, getting them to love the game, introducing them to the game, demonstrating the ability that I've garnered over the years of playing, it really is sometimes very entertaining here. Now here I have a pot here on the 3, and the 5 ball is really tight onto that 8. Really tight. I have a straight pot onto the 3. It barely can pass the 9. You can see that I'm stooping down. I'm having a closer look here at that 3. I literally just have 1 ball space. If I barely nudge that 9, I'm gonna miss. And at the same time, I still have to think about position here on the 5 ball. Again, the 8 ball is tied up with that 15 ball, and you can see it's really tight. You see, I have to be getting down, zooming down with my eyes, and I have to ensure that my stroke is smooth, my stroke is clean, and the acceleration is nicely done here, because any unwanted side spin will cause this shot to miss. So here we go. Really nice pot there on that 3. 1 ball space there. Now I have a really nasty back cut here on the 5, and this is just where I was gutted. I was really gutted at missing the shot, and it wasn't a tough shot, but it wasn't an easy one. And what made the pot on the 5 here really tough was the fact that I had to get a pinpoint position on the 8 into the side. The 8 does not have any pocket except for in that side pocket here. As a matter of fact, the 8 ball can only actually go into the left side pocket over here. So I have to back cut this 5. I still have to control the speed, and I have to ensure that I don't apply any unwanted side spin. Now, I honestly did a little bit of overthinking here. After playing all those ridiculous and uncharacteristic shots, going for that adventurous run out, I really was gutted at actually missing it. You'll see that I'm a little bit flustered and a little bit amped up. Obviously, I don't have the composure that I really need to finish this rack. I would need to be a little bit more settled. And here we go, just going for the pot here, and you'll see how I missed this shot, barely missing that shot. I don't think that I would have gotten the pot onto the 8 ball there, but you'll see that during the stroke, I think I made a illegal contact on one of my opponent's ball, and horribly, I feel so gutted. I went for an adventurous run out, crazy run out, and it didn't work out the way. Now, I'll advise you never to actually do this when it comes to playing pinpoint precision 8-ball pool. But sometimes you have to go and take a chance, and that's what makes you a great player. Taking on big risk that will give you big rewards. I've done many successful break and runs like these, and it has worked out, but again, I don't advise that you really do something like this there. All right, now the amateur player here, not the strongest, but he has some putting ability. There's a lot of players that are in my vicinity that are very good shooters of the ball, but they don't play very good position pool. However, though, it's very important that I play with these players. It was once said in a video by Efren Bartolomez that when he learns pool, he doesn't learn mostly by playing with the best players, but he learns pool by watching some of the most underdeveloped players. They have a lot of lessons, they do a lot of stuff on the team that he didn't thought was possible. Like, for example, that particular shot there, that was a crazy breakout. I don't think that was his intent. He potted the ball and it just went perfectly to break out the cluster. And so ridiculously here, my opponent was about to capitalize. He was about to capitalize on this error until he got this position here on the 8. Here you can see that he's not very composed, he's not very planning, he's just shooting with just his natural ability here. And look at the crazy thing that happened. 3 reels going around and scratching that 8-ball. A really unfortunate and uncharacteristic end to that rack, but nevertheless, as I said, guys, it was just an adventurous and a very fun 8-ball rack there. I fortunately won that rack, not by my own doing, but on my side there was some exciting stuff that was done. Position play crazy, decision making crazy. It was just an amazing rack, and I thought that you guys would enjoy watching it. All right, but as we get better and better in the game, we learn from our own mistakes, and we learn to do stuff, and we learn also not to attempt many racks. So take care until next time, guys. I'll see you in another tutorial video. Bye bye.